Hello and welcome to this short practice to celebrate the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. In this practice we will be doing a beautiful Savasana, some journaling, and I will also pull a card from this beautiful deck. For this practice you will need a blanket and a bolster, but both are optional, you can do the practice without. So celebrate with me here on this shortest day of the year as we consider and reflect on the year that has gone by and open ourselves to the light ahead as the light returns and the days become longer. Feel free to light a candle or a few, as I have done, if that feels good to you, obviously remembering safety, and also be ready to experience the light that we are going to see returning, but also the inner light, which is always inside of us, shining and radiating out into the world. So let's begin our practice. So I'm going to begin the practice today by pulling a card from this lovely deck, Blessed Be, which is by Lucy Cavendish, and this deck was gifted to me by my sister-in-law. So I already shuffled the cards here and I'm going to choose one for, one chose me, a blessing of the waters. I'll bring it a little closer to the camera. And this will guide us through our practice today. It's number 4, a blessing of the water. A blessing to bring in the power of the waters to cleanse and purify, rebirth and restore you. That's really lovely actually, because winter solstice is about rebirth, about the returning of the light. So this card is perfect. The ending, it's quite long, so I won't read all of it, but it says, may your feelings be clean and clear as water flowing over the river rocks into the wilderness. May your emotions be as powerful as the waves of the ocean and as deep as the sea. May you accept the mysteries of your own depths. May you never thirst. May you always be blessed by water. Blessed be. Okay, let's continue on with our practice. So we're going to move now into a deeply nourishing Savasana. I have a support for my head and I also have a support for my legs, but neither of these are needed, you can do it without. So coming to sit onto the mat, I also have an eye bag for my eyes, again completely optional. Coming to sit onto the mat, legs are bent. From here I just lower my torso down, my head meets the support, and I just elongate through the neck there. Now with the legs still bent, I can just lift and lengthen the buttocks towards the heels to give a nice relaxed feeling to the low back. Remove any eyewear, and then lengthen the legs and allow them to fall out and relax. From here, start to feel and notice the earth as it supports you. Feel your body heavy. Feel the support for your head, the support for your legs if you have it. If not, just the earth underneath you. Now we're going to bring our attention into our feet first of all, and make sure that they are feeling relaxed, heavy. The ankles soft, coming up through the legs, the knees are soft, the calf muscles are heavy, thighs, the big muscles of the legs there really heavy, allowing the earth to completely support them. Bring your attention to the abdomen.
sure there's some width here. Feel soft. Same with the chest. Sure that there's some width here. Bring your attention to the shoulders and just very, very mindfully, just slight movement to roll them back. That should bring a little more width, a little more openness to the chest. Now from here, bring your attention to your arms. If you like them resting on your abdomen, you can totally keep them there. If you prefer them to be out, a little bit away from the body, palms facing the ceiling. Whichever feels best to you. Now bring your attention to your head and neck. And just let the head be supported. If you want to put on your eye pillow here, please go ahead and do that. The weight on the forehead will help you to relax if you enjoy that feeling. And now we're going to bring our attention to our breath. Slow, soft inhale, slow, soft exhale. If the mind is wandering a little bit, you can repeat to yourself, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Use that little mantra to settle the mind, bring yourself to the present moment. We'll just have a few more seconds here of allowing the body to completely surrender to the earth. And then starting to bring your attention to the crown of the head. And as you do so, imagine the light that is beginning to return to us as the days grow longer towards the summer solstice. Feel that warm, bright, radiating light that comes to us as the sun is in the sky for longer. And feel that warmth and that light, and imagine that it's touching you on the crown of your head. And as it does so, you can feel the warmth. Golden light is moving now from the crown of your head down through the back of the head, through the neck, and into the shoulders. And as the light moves into the shoulders, it's allowing them to release even more. Soft, warm, glowing warmth is surrounding the entire area of the shoulders, chest, and now it's moving towards the heart center. And as it moves towards the heart center, feel the heart open, and the light from there starts to radiate out from the heart center. Now feel the light move slowly down through the torso, through the solar plexus, move slowly into the abdomen. The light is golden and pure and warm, and a feeling of warmth and contentment here at the abdomen, and the light is shining through the body. Bring your attention to the card that we chose earlier. The card which blessed us with water and rebirth. Our bodies are made of water.
Preview.
And so, as the light moves through us, imagine a sunset over the ocean, or the way the light flickers and glimmers on a lake. Imagine that light now moving through the body as it moves so beautifully on water. And now the light is moving into the legs, down the thighs, knees, shins, calves, and the whole lower half of the body begins to glow with warmth. The warmth moves through the ankles, the feet, toes, and now the entire body is filled with warmth and light. Imagine that light starts to glow through the soles of the feet, radiates out into the world, showing you the path which you will be walking as we move into this new year ahead. We're going to stay here for just a few more minutes, feeling the warmth, cozy glow of the light which has filled our entire being. Feel how almost wraps you like a warm, cozy blanket. Fills the whole body with a feeling of contentment. In just a few more breaths, we're going to transition from the Savasana, but the light which we have worked with here and allowed to move through our body will stay with us. We are beings of light, and may the light shine out into the world. Taking a few softer, deeper inhalations now. Beginning to feel parts of the body which are touching the floor. Slowly bend one leg and then the other. And very carefully move on to your side. Take a few breaths here, keeping the gaze down towards the floor. And then when you are ready, slowly push yourself up. And come to a seated position.
So coming to a comfortable seated position and really allowing the body to feel the light that we infused into our entire being through our meditation and Savasana practice. And if you would like to take the practice a little further and you have a journal and a pen, I invite you to think about the journal prompt. How can I let the light which is inside me serve me and others as we move forward into a new year? And also, how can I rebirth in this new year as we move forwards? And what can I release? I like to do a little journaling around this time of year, especially on the winter solstice, as a letting go and also as a moving forwards as we see the light return and we move towards the summer solstice. I really hope you've enjoyed this winter solstice practice with me. I love the winter solstice. It's one of my favourite times of year. As I sit here, it's actually snowing outside. It's very cold. But that's normal here in Western Canada. But I do hope that you have a beautiful winter solstice celebration. I hope that your holiday time is wonderful, and I send you many blessings for a wonderful new year ahead. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.